we doing today? Hope y'all are doing good. How is everyone? Hi, we're back. Back from the weekend break. We're back with more Apollo Justice Trilogy. Let's go. And we're on the special episode, the DLC case from Dual Destinies, or final Dual Destinies case. Don't know how long it is. I don't know how many streams it's gonna take, but it's exciting, especially because it seems that there's some pirates, and if you know me, I love pirates. I love pirates so much. I love pirates. Oh my gosh. Right. Let's hop on into it. Today is my first day back on the job as a lawyer. Putting this attorney's badge on again really makes it hit home. Boy, am I pumped. Okay, so this is gonna be a flashback. This is a flashback case. He said that in the beginning. I'm wondering if they're gonna have Mr. Bobby Fulbright as the detective for this. Because it makes sense timeline-wise, but also, like, it's gotta hurt playing this case after everything you learn about Bobby Fulbright. Ooh boy. Alright. Even Trucy said, "Looking good, Daddy." So Athena, Apollo, what do you think of the old attorney's badge? Wow! The ship-shape aquarium show is great. I can't get enough of it. Athena? I still can't believe they showed the Swashbuckler Spectacular on TV. They should bring back Gumshoe Reel. Good thing I recorded this. Now, who's ready for another viewing? You've already watched it 5 times. Let's watch something else now. It's so real. That's so real. How can you even suggest such a thing? This show is therapeutic. Boss here, asking you guys a question. Give me attention, please. What's so therapeutic about watching a killer whale? What? Don't you know anything? Animal-assisted therapy is an established psychiatric treatment. You're kidding. That kind of thing really exists? It's a real thing. I've been to the aquarium myself to try it, and it really helps. I still go there every now and then to further my psychology studies. The last time I went, I saw a dolphin and an orca swimming around together. It was so... Hey! Do you two think you could quit goofing off and do some work for a change? Oh my god, Phoenix. Work? But we've already cleaned the toilet. Twice. Each. Hey, wait a minute. Is that your badge I see? Yes, give me attention. Wow, congrats on getting your attorney's badge back, boss. Thanks. Starting today, I'm officially a lawyer again. Huzzah. Sheesh. Took him long enough to notice. Oh my god. Gee, Mr. Wright, with that badge on, you suddenly look so capable. Thanks? It's not like I was some lazy bum, you know. But what made you so fired up to get your badge back anyway? Ah, well, I made a promise to a certain someone. An important promise. What could be so important? You don't... Shut up, Apollo. Don't ask. Anyway, we have 3 lawyers now, so we'd better start taking on lots of work. I'm all for that. Let's get this agency hopping. Well, we have plenty of enthusiasm. All we need now are some clients. It's been 8 years since I last wore this badge. I feel like a rookie all over again. And this just in. The owner of Shipshape Aquarium, Captain Jack Shipley, has been murdered. No! I was like, he's either murdered or he got arrested for murder. The suspect in the case is reportedly already in custody inside the aquarium. Isn't that the aquarium we were just watching, Athena? It is! I can't believe it! A murder at Shipshape Aquarium? Oh no, Athena, you have the Maya curse. You have the Maya Fae curse of everything you like, and there's a murder happens at it. No, but I love that place! We need to get to the bottom of this. Oh no, she has the Maya Fae curse. No. Stop enjoying things, Athena. Murders around every corner. The coincidences in this series is insane. Oh, really? I guess I'm in luck then. Oh, it's the hot pirate lady. I need Phoenix Wright to save my friend. Who in the world is this? Are you a client? Wait, that costume. It looks just like... I've got it. You must work at Shipshape Aquarium. That's right. You minnow it. I'm Sasha Buckler. I perform like an agile catfish in our pirate show. It'll blowfish your mind. Oh my god, I'm in love with her. Minnow? Blowfish? Those pounds floundered a bit. 22. The employee of Shipshape Aquarium who came to me for help. She's a performer in the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Juicy Wright, age 16. My daughter, who happens to be an aspiring magician. I adopted her 8 years ago. Apollo Justice, age 23, an ardent young lawyer in my agency. His special feature is his loud voice. Athena Sykes, age 18, a new lawyer in my agency. She studied psychology while she was in Europe. I figured out the client's identity. Chalk one up for analytical psychology. My friend's under suspicion of murder, so I really need some help. That's why I've got to find this Phoenix Wright guy. Well, I'm Phoenix Wright. And this is Apollo Justice and Athena Sykes. They're lawyers too. No, I haven't. If there's anything you need, all you have to do is ask. The same goes for me too, Miss Buckler. Haha, just call me Sasha. And I'll call you all by your first names too, if that's alright. Phoenix, Apollo, Athena. You have to help me. Please save my friend. Guess we better start by asking her more about her defense request. Miss Buckler, Sasha, could you tell us more about why you need our help? My friend is suspected of murdering the captain of Shipshape Aquarium. Captain? I thought the victim was the owner of the aquarium. Yeah, well, our aquarium has a pirate ship theme. That's why we call the owner our captain. We call the employees crew, too. That's a pretty unusual aquarium you've got there. No, it's awesome. What? I'd love to go to this place. Oh my god. Anyway, one of our crew members, my friend, is being suspected of the captain's murder. Okay, what's your friend's name? They've already decided she's guilty. I think they're gonna give her the death penalty. Oh my god. Oh my, wait a minute. What? What happened to due process? Wait a minute. Wait, don't tell me. She's not giving a name. They're gonna give her the death penalty. Was it the freaking killer whale? Is it the killer? No way. But my friend is as sweet and gentle as a whale shark. She wouldn't hurt a guppy. I know there's no way she murdered anyone, but they won't believe me. But with a name like Wright, I figured you'd be able to help me set them straight. Wait a minute. Don't tell me she picked you all because of a bad pun. Ouch, I see my reputation doesn't precede me. But seriously, my name can't be the real reason she's here. Okay, what's the request? What's the real reason you picked me, Sasha? Oh, well, to be honest, I asked a whole slew of lawyers, but they all refused. No one's taking the case. It's gonna be the goddamn killer whale. no. No, it's gonna be the whale. It's gonna be... I'm gonna lose it. This is insane. They said stuff like, there's no merit to taking your case, or I'm not sure I can help. It's... Oh my god. Sasha, no. They're all as cruel as sharks, with hearts punier than white bait. Oh, I can really feel for Sasha's frustration. With nobody on her side, she must feel all alone. But helping people like her is the whole reason I became a lawyer in the first place. And then I heard about a lawyer named Phoenix Wright. They say he defends clients to the end, no matter how bleak the circumstances. Guess my reputation does precede me. Not sure how well deserved it is, though. I thought to myself, if anybody can save my friend, it's you, Phoenix. Quite a tall order there for a man who just got his badge back. But I don't want to let Sasha down. Or her friend. Let's help her, Mr. Wright. Let's save her friend. That's just what I was thinking. Sasha, we'll accept your case. At least learn the client's name. At least learn the client's name first. You will? Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver. Literally. Well, no time to stand around and mull it over things. I want you to meet my friend right away. Come to Shipshape Aquarium with me. It's... God damn it. You got it! There's no way we're actually gonna defend the killer whale in court, are we? There's no way that's where this story's going. And I'll go too. Sorry, but I need you to stay here and keep an eye on the office until Trucy gets back. You never know when a new client might stop by. How come I'm the one who has to stay behind? Because you're the least favorite child, Apollo. Phoenix Wright only does things with his gaggle of daughters. You're his son. You have to stay behind. Thanks a million, Apollo. Well, well, ladies, let's move to the aquarium, shall we? Bye, Apollo. So, what do you think about this case, Apollo? The murder of the owner of Shipshape Aquarium? Yeah. I can't think with you looking at me so expectantly. Phoenix hates men, confirmed. He just hates his son. His only son. He's a girl dad. He's a girl dad. And then he got a son and he was disappointed. I don't really have any ideas. Sorry, I'm not any help. But you are a help. As long as you're the one playing office sitter, you're fine. Hey, there's Apollo's favorite word. I think I'll say it a few times too. I'm fine. I'm fine. Are you two making fun of me? Who, us? Of course not. Just yanking your chain a little. No, he's not transphobic. He's actually gender affirming because he's like, oh, Apollo, you're a dude? Ooh, I didn't want a son. Dang. I guess I gotta hate you. I only like my daughters. Sorry. He's gender affirming. So, any ideas for us? Well, I think you should give that swashbuckler video a glance. Starting to become a fan too, huh? I knew you'd like it if you gave it a chance. It's not so much that. I just thought it might give you some leads, seeing as it's the scene of the crime and all. That's a good idea. I'll take a look when I get a second. I've got nothing better to do, so maybe I'll watch it a few times myself. Oh, Apollo. Oh, my sweet boy. My sweet boy. Apollo, please try to find something better to do. Oh my god, Phoenix hates him so much. What the heck? Why has he got so much beef with the kid? Look at my badge, Apollo. It's new. The return of a legendary lawyer. It's kind of exciting. Kind of? So how do I look with it? Wow, you present that thing like a real pro. You must have done it 1,000 times. It never really seems like enough just to have it pinned to my lapel for some reason. I get wanting to show it off. When I first became a lawyer, I flashed that badge left and right. You still do that actually. Dang. Dang. Alright, let's go to the aquarium. Oh, it's so cute! Oh, this is such a cute aquarium. Wow. Wow, this is gorgeous. It's just like being under the sea. Yeah, this is the Aqua Tunnel, our pride and joy. I'm really glad you like it. I'm gonna go on ahead and fill the detective in on your arrival. Oh god. Take a look around the tunnel and then come meet me at the pool up ahead on the right. Okay. Hey boss, look at this cute little fish. I bet it would be delicious grilled. Jesus, Phoenix. Seriously? Is that really all you can think of? Well, I didn't get to eat lunch today. Oh, and here comes some grilled chicken. What? What? Oh, it's a penguin! It's not a chicken, it's a penguin! Come here, little cutie. Oh! Oh. It ignored me. Maybe it was hungry too? Oh look, it dropped something. Ah! It's an ad for the Swashbuckler Spectacular Show! That penguin had a whole bunch of these stuffed in its backpack. So it's passing out flyers, huh? How cute! A carrier penguin that distributes flyers. We could use one of those for our office. An advertisement showing an orca dressed up like a pirate. It was dropped by a penguin. Well, can't keep the client waiting. We better get going. Yeah, you're right. Time to roll up our sleeves. It's gonna be the killer whale, I know it. It's gonna be the killer whale. Huh? Where am I? Huh? I don't see Sasha. No, don't show me him. No, I can't look him in the eyes. Ah, are you two the lawyers Miss Buckler mentioned? Detective Fulbright, are you the lead detective on this case? That's right. As long as evil exists in this world, there'll be no rest for me. And who is your sea urchin-like friend there? I don't believe we've met. Is he talking about me? I'm the defendant's lawyer. Phoenix, right? Well, I'm Detective Bobby Fulbright. People don't usually get to see this area. It's only open now because of the investigation. You two are pretty lucky to get this peek behind the scenes of an aquarium. Lucky. Right. This guy is even louder than Apollo. So, where is the suspect being questioned? And where is Miss Buckler? Here I be, me buckos. Yo, there she goes. Ah. Shiver me timbers. There be one of Dread Pirate No Stash's scurvy swabs. Let's go. She's so cool. I beg your pardon. I'm not anyone's swab, scurvy, or otherwise. More shameless than a sea lion you be, trying to make off with me best bucko. If you want to pick a fight with us, you'd best bring along an army of great white sharks. Oh! Oh, she's so cute. You're in your element this episode. It's pirates. I love pirates. Sasha, what's going on here? Let me introduce you. This is the friend I was telling you about. Her name is Aura Shipley. No, we're gonna defend a killer whale. Oh. But she only responds to Orla, so that's what people call her. I'm her trainer. She's the suspect in the murder, but she never hurt anybody. Oh. She's the suspect. Yeah, and thank goodness you came before they put her down. How are they getting a killer whale into the courtroom? I want to see her on the witness stand. I want to see her on the witness stand so bad. I'm really grateful to the two of you. I just know you'll save Orla. You already made the really joke. You can't do it again. You already did it once. Oh. Don't tell me you didn't even know who your client was. Oh, he went, what? An orca is the suspect? Our client is an orca? Is this for real? Oh, did I forget to mention that? Oopsie. That's one very big oopsie. By the way, what was with that mustache earlier? Oh, this be part of me costume for the swashbuckler spectacular. When I be wearing the mustache, I be one of Captain Orla's swashbucklers. A transformation as dramatic as a pufferfish's, wouldn't you say? I don't think I would ever say that. It's a pirate-themed aquarium, so that's why Orla is wearing a pirate hat, right? Yep, she really loves wearing hats. She puts them on all the time. But her fake mustache keeps falling off, so that's a problem. I see. Well, why don't we start with you telling us a little bit more about Orla? So you're really serious about me defending Orla? Of course I am. You're the only one who can do it, Phoenix. I heard you. No way. They're doing a callback to the first game. Oh my gosh. I heard you once question an animal during a trial and that got your client off the hook. Yep. You're right. He did do that. It was all his choice to do that. I think this is a bit different than questioning an animal during a trial, though. No way! You did that? Look, Athena, the things you do for love. I might have tried something like that at one point in my career. Ooh, you're gonna have to tell me about this later, or I'll ask Apollo for all the juicy details. Does Apollo know about that? He probably does. When I heard you didn't discriminate against animals, I knew you'd hear me out. I have to warn you, though, I don't know anything about orcas. I mean, they don't eat people, do they? Oh, I love it. Yikes! I think I made her mad. She's so cute. I won't have you talk that way in front of Orla. Orcas have feelings too, you know. Yeah, boss. They have emotions just like we do. Sorry. Is anger the only feeling I inspire in women? Yeah. Yes, you do, Phoenix. Aww. Don't worry. She says she forgives you. Besides, orcas are very picky eaters. Orla here only eats fish. The captain went to feed Orla this morning, and then he was found dead in this very room. Could you tell us more about his death? So the owner of the aquarium, Jack Shipley, was discovered murdered? Yeah. It was about 10:10 this morning, just after the aquarium opened. A visitor was viewing the orca pool from the visitor's corridor and screamed. The orca pool is this tank here? Yeah, that's right. This pool is built so that guests can see into it from the corridor on the first floor. The security guard and I heard the scream and came running into this pool room, where we found the captain dead at the side of the pool in his swashbuckler costume. He was as big and tough as an old crocodile, the captain. I still can't believe he's dead. Mr. Shipley was very important to you, wasn't he? Sorry. I didn't mean to get all sad goldfish on you. Sad goldfish? Okay, time to snap her out of it. When it's showtime, it's time to smile. That's what the captain always said. By the way, do you know why exactly Orla is being accused of the crime? So we got Bobby Fulbright, age 33. The detective assigned to this case. He sure makes a lot of noise, but he appears to be on the side of justice. Aura Shipley, the Orca accused of murder. Though Aura is her real name, people like to call her Orla. She is Sasha's best friend. Captain Jack Shipley, age 57, the owner of Ship Shape Aquarium. He was found dead in the Orca pool. Okay, why is Orla accused? Can you think of any reason why Orla would come under suspicion? The police think Orla went berserk during practice for the Swashbuckler Spectacular. But Orla would never do anything like that. Right, Orla? Yeah. Aw, just look at that face. Isn't she adorable? The charges just have to be false. Hate to break it to you, but the police don't usually base their decisions on cuteness. You would think. You would think, Phoenix. That's right! We base them on facts! Take a look at this. Okay. A photo of the victim, huh? He's got a wound on his head. Very perceptive! The victim and the Orca were the only ones here. What's more, we couldn't find a weapon of any kind around. So nobody thought it was possible that Aura could be free. No, obviously she didn't. So what's the theory on how Orla supposedly killed the victim? They say orcas sometimes killed their prey by ramming into them underwater. We believe this orca did just that by pulling the victim into this 65-foot pool, and then ramming him while they were in the water. Wow, this looks like a setup. It's the most setup-y setup ever. Without any suspects besides Orla, this could be one tough case. A cross-section view of the first and second floor sections of the Orca pool. The pool is about 65 feet deep. No official autopsy has been ordered, but an Orca attack makes sense. Why hasn't one been ordered? Accidental death due to a failure to exercise proper oversight over an animal. The medical examiner said it wasn't a homicide, so we don't need an autopsy. You should still do an autopsy. What? So Orla's going to be put down without a proper investigation? That isn't fair! That's nothing short of police negligence, Detective Fulbright. The incident wasn't determined a homicide, so there's nothing we can do, Miss Sykes. Ordinarily, the owner of the aquarium would be held responsible for the oversight failure. But the owner is the victim himself, so all we can do is hold the Orca responsible. Phoenix, isn't there anything you can do? They're gonna put Orla down! Sasha and Orla are depending on me. I want to do everything I can to help them. But how do I help an Orca? Wait. Yes, I can do this. Find the real killer, defend Orla in court, set Orla free! Just throw her in the ocean. I'm guessing we're gonna defend her in court. I got my badge back now, so I know exactly what I have to do. I'll defend Orla in court. Huh? Even an Orca deserves a fair trial. If the one responsible for Orla is dead, then I'll take responsibility for her. If we find someone who's been poorly paid, we have our killer. You'll what? I guess doing crazy things just once in your career wasn't enough, huh? Athena, I do crazy things every single year in my career. There's always some weird, crazy thing I'm doing. But what the heck? I'll take responsibility for her, too. Although this is pretty whack. I think this is probably the most whack thing he's ever done. Are you two insane? This is a case of accidental death caused by an animal. It's not a murder case. With no evidence of foul play, this case will never go to court. Then let us investigate the crime scene. If we can prove this was a murder, we might be able to take it to trial. And then Orla would certainly need the help of a few good lawyers. I guess so. But who's ever heard of a trial for a killer whale? Just because it's never been done before doesn't mean we can't do it now. But... please, Detective Fulbright, for justice's sake. The police have determined that an animal that has harmed a human should be put down. But I don't know for sure whether that was a just decision. If your sense of justice compels you to take on the defense of this animal, then my sense of justice tells me to let this case be re-examined for possible merit. You mean it? Really? That's fantastic. You're not such a bad guy after all, Detective Fulbright. Just remember, this case hasn't been officially recognized as a homicide yet. Do we know how long ago Apollo, etc. met Fulbright before the last episode? I don't, I think it was like less than a year. It was a couple months. I know it was when Athena joined in April. So April, I think. I think it was April. Yes, April. So and then the last case took place in December. So 8 months, roughly. Because if I tell me they met the real. No, they didn't. It's confirmed they never met him. Yeah. Just remember, this case hasn't been officially recognized as a homicide yet. I'll get in touch with the prosecutor's office, but I'm not making any promises. Anyway, I'd better be off. You two are our lifeboat. I'll be right here if you need me. Thanks. I've got a feeling we'll really need your help with this investigation. We're still not sure if it'll go to trial, but as Orla's lawyers, we'll do everything we can. To get this case into court, we'll need a prosecutor to make an indictment. So we have to find enough evidence to prove it's a criminal case. There just has to be something that shows the culprit was somebody other than Orla. Detective Fulbright said there were no weapons in the area other than her. So we'd better look for something to prove him wrong. I'd better make a note of that so I don't forget. You sure are organized, boss. Maybe I should get a notebook of my own. I just like to jot down notes on the case and the court record as I go along. Are we getting a tutorial for this again? Apollo already gave us the tutorial for this. We can use it as a sort of to-do list. Great idea! I'll add things too, and whenever we're stuck, we can just refer to the notes. To read my notes, I just open the court record, RB, and then flip to them with LB, or RB. There. Note jotted. Now let's investigate this crime scene. There has to be some evidence here we can use in court. Examining the crime scene from every angle is the key here. That's right. If we change our perspective, we might come across some new evidence. Let's see what we can find first using the left stick. Oh my god, why am I getting a tutorial? I know how to do this! Or if there's a particular spot that's got your attention, get right up to it and look away. I know how to... What? Why am I getting a tutorial? Like that outline of the body in the far right there? Of course. Talking to everybody involved is one of the keys to a good investigation. Exactly, and if we present items to people, we might learn even more. Right. It all boils down to thorough legwork. Well, let's get started. Okay. Is that show makeup above Orla's eye? That's right. It's a starfish. Kinda makes her like a punk rockin' pirate, don't you think? punk rock pirate killer whale? Ugh, it's official. Society's on the road to ruin.
Well, I think Orla is one hot rockfish. Speaking of rockin', how do you get Orla to do what you want during the show? I give her signals with this whistle.
Oh. Oh. Oh, but I didn't hear anything just now.
It sounds out of the range of human hearing, just like a dog whistle. Orcas have better hearing than people do. They can even hear the whistle underwater.
We haven't had a client this cute before. I disagree. Clearly you don't remember Matt on guard.
That's so cool. I wish I could give commands to Orla. Anybody can do that. All they'd have to do is learn the signals.
Or Miles Edgeworth.
Here, Athena, you can have one of our whistles. Consider it a present. Gee, thanks. As for the actual commands, I'm afraid I can't teach them to you. They're top secret.
Doesn't look like the ladder goes all the way down to the bottom of the pool.
But there's usually water in the pool, so it doesn't need to. So apparently the pool spans 2 whole floors. Ordinarily, visitors only get to see what they can from the first floor. But they said on TV that they sometimes give behind-the-scenes tours.
Sounds like that swashbuckler spectacular show you recorded is really coming in handy.
Hey, look! There's an apparatus here to hang from.
I don't think it's for people to hang from. It looks more like a crane to move things with.
But Sasha was hanging from it during the swashbuckler spectacular. I bet there are all kinds of ways to use it, not just to move things. Come on, boss. Try thinking outside the box.
Is she trying to say I have a narrow-minded view of things? It's too far away to get a good look. I better get a little closer first. Okay, fine. A setting sun. Sunsets always remind me how quickly the days go by.
Oh, boss, it's just a painted backdrop, you know.
Okay. Down, Athena. Of course I know. I guess they use it for the swashbuckler spectacular.
It looks handmade. Ooh, I just got an idea. Why don't we make our own not guilty backdrop?
And present it to the judge when things aren't going our way?
No, we put psychological pressure on the judge by hanging it behind the defendant.
I almost want to see how the judge would respond to that. Please, can we do that? That sounds amazing. There's a piece of meat in a plastic hoop suspended from the ceiling. Talk about a clashy decor.
I guess Orla really likes meat. Who knew they fed her such large chunks, though?
All orcas are carnivores. You knew that, right?
Of course, silly. And I love meat, too. Protein is your body's basic building block, after all.
But that meat is made out of rubber. I doubt Orla could really eat it, even if she wanted to. You mean to tell me she jumps all the way up there and doesn't get her reward?
The poor girl, after all that effort.
I don't think Orla is as dumb as you think she is. Ah.
Yikes! Look at that huge octopus!
That must be a show prop too. One of its legs is missing though.
Wouldn't it be exciting to take on a huge enemy like that? I'd like to give it a try myself. As a lawyer, that is.
You know you have an insufficient number of limbs to out-object it, right? She could do it. I believe in her. Whoa, look. Wow! The Dragon Balls!
Hey, there's a cannon in the shape of a shark. I'd love to try firing that thing. Boom!
Are these cannonballs supposed to look like fish eggs or something? Those are the Dragon Balls, Phoenix. You make a wish with them.
But why fish eggs? Why not baby sharks? Thank you for the hydrate. Think about how crazy it would be to have sharks go flying through the air. Watch the thrilling life or death struggle as the little tykes fight to stay alive out of water. I can see it now. The drama, the mayhem, the whirlwind of teeth. A tornado of sharks? Not even Hollywood could conjure up something that insane. Okay, so Sharknado is not canon in the Ace Attorney universe. Love that. Love that for them. Oh look, there's a ball in the water. Is that another prop for the show? That's one of Orla's toys. She plays volleyball with it. It's usually in the bin. Guess I must have forgotten to put it away yesterday. Wow, I wish I could play volleyball with Orla. You have as much fight in you as a mean old lobster. I like it. There aren't many people who want to be on the receiving end of Orla's fastball. Her fastball? Yeah, she likes to be naughty and slam the ball into things around the pool. You should hear the sound that ball makes when it crashes into stuff. Oh, well, maybe some other time. She suddenly went from fighting lobster to reluctant hermit crab. Oh, new angle. What a mess. Was all this stuff knocked over when the victim struggled with his killer? It's possible, it would be hard to prove. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Oh, so this is where the body was found, huh? They suspect Orla. Maybe they found some evidence of an attack on the victim? Orla didn't attack the captain. She loved him. The captain rescued Orla when she was little, after she got beached on the shore. He tried to release her into the ocean, but she kept coming back. I can tell Orla's sad about losing the captain. She's just not her usual chipper self. Orla must really love this aquarium and the captain. She's the only one around here big and strong enough to play with the big tough captain. Every day she made a point of headbutting him and stealing his hat. Yikes. Guess you weren't kidding when you said the captain was a really strong guy. Oh. I guess that's about it. Under different circumstances, I would have loved to see the Swashbuckler Spectacular. The three of us always perform the show together. Me, Orla, and the captain. Today's show has been canceled, but we could put on a little performance for you now. Yo! We be Captain Orla Swashbucklers, me bucko. We love to sail the 7 seas. We've come to rout that mangy blackguard, dread pirate No Stash. Avast, there he be, No Stash himself, prepare to feed the fish. Am I playing the role of No Stash? Well, Sasha has a stash and you don't, so I guess so. Hit him with your water cannon, Captain, and spare no quarter. Whoa. Ah. We swim through storms and waves all because, you see, grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me. Wow! That was awesome! Your performance packed quite a wallop. Yeah, I for one feel like I took quite a beating. Sorry about that. Can't have a show without a bad guy role, right? But a singing orca, huh? It must have been tough to train her to do that. That's Orla's best trick. She can only sing one song, though. Well, she's still got one up on a pianist who can't even play one song. Well, now that we've had a taste of the show, we'd better do some more investigating. Good idea. Let's go to the Aqua Tunnel.
So you all done investigating the pool already? We had a good look around, but now we're moving on to other areas.
How is the police investigation going? Did you, say for example, find any other suspects besides Orla?
Ha ha ha! Wouldn't that be fortunate for you if we did? But no, I'm afraid not. And even more unfortunate for you, I'm afraid we found decisive evidence of the orca's guilt. What? Please tell us more, Detective.
So what's this decisive evidence? Don't hold out on us now, Detective Fulbright.
I'm very sorry, but I can't share classified information with the defense. Especially not security footage that shows the moment the orca attacked the victim. Yup, I'm to personally see to it that this baby stays safe. It will never leave my side. Excuse me, but there's a call for you, Detective. Oh my god, he's gonna leave it behind. I'll be right there. Sorry guys, you know how it is.
Well, he never said that he wouldn't leave its side, I guess. Now let's sneak a peek.
Ew. Oh, there's a lady down there. Or person. What the? Is this supposed to be the moment Orla attacked the victim?
This little bit of footage doesn't prove anything.
I agree. I believe in Orla and Sasha. Let's just continue with our investigation.
Good idea.
Huh?
There's a sticker on this camera that says, "Return to the pub a danger."
Guess somebody there manages the cameras? Let's check it out later. I have a feeling Orla tried to save the captain. Sorry about that. Prosecutor Blackwell called to remind me to go feed Taka. So where were we? Oh, that's right. You two got any more questions for me? No, we're good. Thank you for leaking all your info.
Okay, bye. This looks like one of those hands-on exhibits. It has a real air of danger, don't you think?
Well, the banner does say it's the pub o' danger.
Let's see. According to the description, this room is a pub where pirates gather, explore, and interact with sea creatures. Actually feel the electricity of electric eels and feed real piranhas.
Experience the terror of the seas with these dangerous experiments. All those sound less like terror and more like torture to me. Oh. I'd like you to keep it down there, Blue Boy. I'm conducting an experiment. Oh. Wrong voice. Do not disturb me unless you wish to be zapped with an electric eel. My apologies, ma'am. Wow, she seems intense.
Excuse me, but who are you?
Before you ask others, shouldn't you give your name first? Basic manners, young lady.
Oh yes, of course. My name is...
Never mind. I will simply call you Yellow Girl. It's easier that way. I am Norma de Plume. I am very interested in Shipshape Aquarium and am a frequent visitor here.
But I don't want to be Yellow Girl.
You think I want to be called Blue Boy? Let's just see what she has to say.
You say you're interested in the aquarium, but you don't look like a staff member. Let's see. I've got it. You're someone completely unrelated to this aquarium.
That's some deductive reasoning there, champ. I am a visitor, a patron, a customer, a guest. And what might you be?
I'm not a what? I'm a lawyer.
Hey, that's what I was gonna say. And I run a law office. Yeah, I'm cool like that. My dead boss gave it to me. But whatever you are, I don't have the slightest interest.
Yeah, just who does she think she is, boss?
A visitor, a patron, a customer, a guest, remember?
thought they closed the aquarium and weren't letting members of the public in.
But I have special permission, you see. And why exactly is that, if I may ask? Well, because of the oh, heavens. I've said too much. Oh. Secrets of the heart. I remember this. Psyche locks. I would hope you would remember it, Phoenix. You just used these not that long ago, canonically. What? Phoenix, it's only been a couple months since Apollo Justice. You should remember these.
Huh? Psychedelic rock? Cyborg clocks? What?
Oh, no, Psyche locks. It's the power of this Magatama. It gives me the ability to see the secrets locked away in somebody's heart. If I can remove the locks, I can uncover their secrets.
I didn't know you had a magical item like that.
Looks like this lady knows something about what happened. I'll just use my Magatama and undo her Psyche locks. Huh? I can't see the locks anymore. Oh, that's weird. What?
Huh? The color of that stone looks different from before.
She absorbed the power? That's funny. Maybe it's just out of juice. You've had this for, what, 9 years now? And it just ran out of power now? I hope we get more Trucy in the third game. She's very sidelined in this one. Yeah. It can do that? Apparently. Yeah, a certain girl I know poured her spiritual power into it for me. Without that power, I can't undo the Psyche locks. No way. Why do I have to keep quiet about it anyway? I've never been any good at keeping secrets. But I did promise after all, so I guess I'd better keep my mouth shut. Who did you promise what to? No comment. Now go away. Just when I thought we could find out more about the case.
Let's go try to find some other way. I'm sure we'll find something.
Okay, bye, I guess. Well, we can't even, like, try to use the Magatama. That's funny. Okay, bye. Whatever. Whatever. Fine, I don't even care anyway.
Hey, Detective Fulbright's gone. Looks like the police investigation's over too.
That's too bad. I was hoping to get a little more out of him. Oh, yo, yo, yo ho ho! Cleaner? Nuh-uh, fiender, that's right. Yo, girl, why you hiding from me? I'm searching all around like this be a bad dream. Why is somebody rapping? Oh no, please don't tell me I have to rap as a character. Is that somebody rapping? Oh, Rifle, you sometimes make me so mad, but now that you're gone, I'm just so sad. Yo, Rifle, just come back to me. We can we can be together and sing cree cree cree. Oh god. What's with this guy rapping and making strange bird sounds? Yikes! Who is there? You didn't hear me rapping, did ya? Yeah, well, maybe. Look, just do me a favor and pretend you didn't hear nothing. Fine by us, and who might you be? I'm Marlon Rhymes. I'm an animal keeper here. But the aquarium is already closed today. At least I'm pretty sure it is.
Pretty sure? You don't sound too certain. Oh, are you new here or something?
Wow, yeah, that's right. Pretty good guess. So who are you guys? I'm Phoenix Wright.
And I'm Athena Sykes. We're lawyers and we're gonna represent Orla by taking her case to court and proving she's innocent.
Are you serious? You want to defend an orca in court? Oh, but if you're here for Orla, that must make you friends of Sasha's. Sorry if it came across rude. Sounds like he's friends with Sasha. Sometimes when I'm by myself, I like to rap to pass the time. Especially when I'm around the animals I love.
Oh, I love animals too. Especially marine creatures like dolphins.
I like marine creatures too. But just the ones you can eat. Jesus Christ, Phoenix, right? Yeah, well, people who like animals are good people. That's what I always say. If there's anything I can do for you two, just say the word. I just started working here, though, so I don't know how much help I can be.
Mr. Rhymes seems pretty friendly.
Yeah, friendly and agreeable. Right.
So what exactly do you do here as an animal keeper?
Mainly, I clean the place and feed the animals. Wiping all this glass takes forever. I imagine so, especially if you're doing it by yourself. What? That's crazy. I can imagine. This tunnel alone must take most of the day. I also prep the food the animals eat. That's the hardest part of all.
You mean it's really difficult to get the hang of?
Nah, I mean I'm a vegetarian, so cutting fish and meat and stuff up creeps me out. Now there's something I never expected to hear from a pirate. Do you know anything about the incident that took place this morning? Yeah, one of our guests saw what happened and started screaming. I came running, but by the time I got there, I couldn't see the orca or the captain.
Speaking of the captain, what was he like?
Like a strong captain who could turn a wild bunch of ruffians into some great pirates. He always treated us fairly and equally, human and fishes alike. The real deal, man. Hey, what are you crying for? Oh.
I'm not crying. It's just, I can feel your heart crying, that's all.
Girl, what you talking about? I'm not crying either. I guess I won't mention that his eyes are puffier than a pair of pufferfish. Aw. I bet Sasha and our vet, Dr. Crab, are even more upset by his death. Vet? This aquarium has a resident vet? Yeah. Yo, hold up. I haven't seen Dr. Crab this morning. Staff are supposed to stay put. The night shift has been on duty since last night, but they won't let us go home. Sasha even had to get special permission to go out looking for a lawyer this morning.
I haven't seen anybody who looks like a vet. Were you rapping something about looking for a weapon earlier? A rifle or something?
No, not a weapon. Rifle is the name of one of our penguins. Oh, that's funny. That's a funny reference. Like Missile the dog. That's funny. So Rifle the penguin.
A penguin? Why would you name a penguin something like that?
Ahoy! Yo! 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 Prep for the battle, prep for the war. Little Lady Rifle's gone even to score. You'll think you can escape with your pride? Nuh-uh, you just gonna be straight up denied. Yo! 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 Ho! Ho! Yo! 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 Ho! I hate this. I love this guy, but I hate it. Anyway, that's what she's like, so we named her Rifle. I didn't understand. Okay, but did you have to rap it? That's just how I roll. I love this guy, he's great, but I hate him for making me have to rap.
Does Rifle wear a backpack by any chance?
Yeah, that's the one. So you've seen her, huh? She's always running away. She's such a good runner, we decided to put her to work delivering flyers. Do you really want a dangerous penguin like that running loose? Aw, Rifle's not dangerous. She only attacks people she doesn't like. Oh, man.
When we ran into her earlier, she didn't attack us.
She straight up ignored us, actually. Hey, I have an idea. If you run into Rifle again, would you mind feeding her for me? She didn't come back to the pool at feeding time like usual, so I've been looking for her. She loves the smell of fish, so she might come over to you if you have some.
Ooh, I would love to feed a penguin! That'd be okay, right, boss?
I don't mind, as long as you carry the fish. Awesome, we got a fish. A large quantity of fish for feeding Rifle the penguin. Not surprisingly, it has a horribly fishy smell. Ew, it smells so fishy. Really? What a shocker. Oh yeah, besides Rifle, I've been looking for Small Fry too. Small Fry? Is that another penguin? Nah, she's a friend I made. High school girl. She went off looking for a rifle somewhere and hasn't been back. Norma de Plume, age 36, an aquarium visitor. She seems to know something about what happened. Marlon Rhymes, age 21, Shipshape Aquarium's new animal keeper. He loves animals as much as he loves rapping. Rifle, a penguin that always shoots straight at her mark. She seems to love the smell of fish. She went off looking for a rifle somewhere and hasn't been back.
Is she your girlfriend?
I'd hope not, Athena. What? Nah, no way. Sasha's the one
So you like Miss Buckler, do you?
Well, I really respect her, you know? We have different tastes in music, but I admire the way she lives her life. It's not like I like her, it's more complicated than that. I'm pretty sure that all adds up to like. She tries to put on a brave face, but I think the captain's death is hitting her hardest of all. After all, it was her human show partner that got killed by that orca.
So you think Orla really did it?
Well, I can understand how Sasha feels. She's the only one of us who doesn't think the orca did it.
Oh, I see.
Guess it isn't easy to believe in somebody who can't even speak up for herself. Anyway, let me know if you see Rifle or Small Fry, okay? Small Fry said she was gonna go check out the orca pool. Maybe we'll head back there then. No, I guess we're heading back. Alright, who's Small Fry? Small Fry's the killer. Huh? There's something on the left side of the pool that wasn't here before. A sword!
It's a sword!
Looks like an electronic sword?
Hey, you're back!
Hi, Sasha. What's with this strange sword here?
Oh, that's a walkie-talkie. It's probably Rifle's. Rifle can use a walkie-talkie?
She's always running away, so we... Oh my god. She's always running away, so we attached a walkie-talkie to her.
If we can hear the sounds around her, we can usually guess where she is.
But not if she drops the walkie-talkie on the floor.
Every member of the crew has one too, so we can communicate back and forth. We can even use them to broadcast the specific parts of the aquarium. Cool, huh?
Interesting.
Well, if Rifle's walkie-talkie is here, then Rifle might still be here too. Rifle, come out, wherever you are. Ah! Eek! Are you okay? You have to be careful around pools or you might slip right in.
I'm more afraid of my heart jumping right out. Oh, hey, I found Rifle. Hey, who's that riding on Orla? Isn't that Rifle?
Hey, you're right! Come here, Rifle!
Oh, she ignored me again!
Why doesn't that penguin like me?
Ugh. Now you've scared Rifle away with all that yelling.
Well, I'm not giving up. I'll make that penguin like me if it's the last thing I do.
Oh.
Hey, get back here, you little pipsqueak!
Oh.
Oh, sorry, Rifle, but at least you seem all right.
Pearl!
Huh?
Pearl! Yay!
Oh.
Pearl!
Hey, it's Pearls?
Oh, Mr. Nick! I haven't seen you in ages.
Could Pearls be the small fry Mr. Rhymes was talking about?
Congratulations on your return to lawyering. I've been thinking about stopping by your office for a visit to congratulate you.
Pearl, this is great. I need you to repower up my Magatama. This is Pearl Faye. I call her Pearls. She made dress No! She made dress a little funny. He went from bullying Maya's the way Maya dresses to the way Pearl dresses. But that's because she's a spirit medium, a real prodigy with great power at that. I've known her since she was little, and she sometimes comes to the office to visit. She's just a little older than Trucy, so she's been like a big sister to her. Oh, they're family! Oh, Phoenix and his gaggle of daughters.
I guess everyone here knows Mr. Nick then. He's such a nice guy, don't you think?
Is she trying to be my big sister too now? No. Pearl. What are you doing here, Pearls?
My summer camp is here on a field trip. I've never been to such a big aquarium before, so I was really looking forward to it. But then that incident happened, and the police just finished questioning me.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Nick, who is that lady next to you?
I'm Athena Sykes. I'm a new lawyer at the Wright Anything agency.
Oh, how do you do? My name is Pearl Faye. My cousin and my friends call me Pearly.
Pearly it is then. Nice to meet you.
So, how did the two of you meet?
Well, you know how I used to travel to Europe to study their legal system, Pearls? I met Athena on one of those trips.
So, tell me about how the two of you met in Europe.
Hey, I thought I was supposed to be asking the questions here.
Long time ago, Mr. Wright helped me out of a difficult jam. That's when I started thinking about becoming a lawyer like him. So you're like her mentor, huh, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, something like that, I guess.
Mr. Wright is the whole reason I am who I am today. He was the one who told me my knowledge of psychology could help people in court. Gee, Mr. Nick, looks like you've become a real adult since the last time I saw you.
Okay. I've always been an adult the entire time I've known you, Pearls.
Oh, would you look at that?
Rifle loves you. Not gonna lie, she's starting to look more like her cousin, which is sweet, not gonna lie. Similar poses, etc. Yeah. She's taking after Maya. I miss Maya Faye. She sure does seem to be attracted to Pearls.
I'm so glad she likes me. Penguins are adorable, aren't they? I even bought myself a little penguin calendar here at the aquarium gift shop. I have it hanging from my bag already.
Aw, how cute! A calendar in the shape of a penguin.
That calendar is a real hit with all our female visitors. I even have one myself.
But the rest of the staff thinks it's too cutesy. I guess it doesn't really fit the whole rough and tumble pirate image very well. But, why does this calendar smell kind of like fish?
What do you mean, Mr. Nick? Please don't be rude.
Uh-oh, I got Pearls mad. A penguin-shaped calendar that Pearls bought at the aquarium. It smells fishy for some reason. So, you were looking for a rifle too?
That's right. I was trying to help Mr. Marlin, the animal keeper. Come here, Rifle. Come on.
She went towards Orla instead. Ugh, why can't I get Rifle to like me? Maybe you should quit chasing after her with that scowl of yours.
Mr. Nick, how could you speak to a lady so rudely?
Uh-oh, I got Pearls mad. Again. Why don't you try to get Rifle to take some food from you?
Oh, great idea! And I have just the thing to present her to.
Awesome.
Rifle, Pearl, I have a present for you. It's chock filled with love. Here you go.
Oh, you're not Rifle.
Hey, Orla ate my love-filled fish. At least it looks like she enjoyed it, though. I think Orla and I just had a bonding moment. Friendship blossoming with the exchange of some food. Oh, isn't it moving, Mr. Nick?
I think moving might be going a bit too far. Anyway, how did you get Rifle to come to you so easily, Pearls? I heard Rifle was attracted to the smell of fish.
Mr. Nick, are you saying I smell like fish?
Maybe just a little, yes.
I guess I need to change my clothes.
That's odd. I wonder why Pearls smells like she's holding a bucket of fish.
Orla doesn't usually want to eat at this time of day.
And we've been giving her more food than normal at her regular meal times lately. Is there something wrong with Orla's feeding habits lately? Yeah, something's weird. The new guy Marlin feeds all the other animals besides Orla, but the captain and I, her trainer, are responsible for feeding Orla. It was the captain's turn to feed Orla this morning.
But Orla keeps coming to me and signaling she's still hungry. She wants my fish, chock filled with love.
How long are you going to keep saying that? She sure is excited to make a new friend. But I don't think the captain would have forgotten to feed Orla.
Rifle and that big creature there certainly seem to love each other.
This is Orla the orca. Rifle and Orla are best friends. Sigma. They belong together like a clownfish and a sea anemone. Care to phrase that in a way us non-biology majors can understand?
Ooh, so this orca is the suspect? I read in a book once that orcas eat penguins.
Don't you worry about that. Orla here is really gentle and she never eats anything but fish. Orca. Matt, guess what the defendant is on this case? Guess who the defendant is? Guess who we're defending in court, Matt? I made my keyboard like a flip phone keyboard. Whoa, please say it's the orca. The orca accused of murder. It is. We're defending her in court. Oh my gosh. She's a whole sweetheart. As a matter of fact, she even tolerates Rifle picking on her. Is it even a defendant? They just kill the animals, I swear. No, they were gonna kill her. They were gonna kill her, but Miss Sasha Buckler here, she doesn't want that to happen. So she came and got us to defend her. It's true, she does seem very gentle. She hardly seems like a killer whale. As lawyers, we have to do everything we can to save this beautiful, gentle creature.
Wow, you're gonna defend her in court? She's quite the defendant, isn't she?
She's the biggest defendant we've ever had, literally. Oh, Pearls, I have a big favor to ask.
What is it, Mr. Nick?
It's about my Magatama. Its spiritual power seems to have vanished. Yeah, Nick, everyone knows that they only last 9 years. Get with the times.
Oh, That Magatama brings back memories. I remember pouring my spiritual power into it. That was so many years ago. I guess that's why it's almost out now. There you go, Mr. Nick. It should be fine now.
Thank you, Pearls. Now I can break psyche locks again.
I'm glad I could help. Well, I think I'll go find Mr. Marlin now. I have to bring Rifle to him.
Pearlie sure seems right at home at this aquarium. You're right. But didn't she say this was her first time here? Apparently, that girl was in the staff corridor earlier this morning. That's why the detective was questioning her. What was Pearls doing in the staff corridor? I don't know. I thought she was Marlin's friend or something. The staff corridor, huh? Something about that doesn't sit well with me. Why is she making the face? Because she's cute, man. That's why. Pearl did it. Oh my god, what? That'd be crazy. Well, if it bothers you, why don't you just ask her about it? Yeah, good idea. Let's go catch up with her. Looks like Mr. Rhymes and Pearls are talking. Oh no. Ahoy! Base small fry was so clutch was the assist. Rhymes and Rifle reunion, a tail ending in bliss. Now Animal Keeper Rhymes ain't gonna get cut. Mad props, small fry, this case is now shut. Yo, yo, yo! Husband. You want Marlin Rhymes?
It was my pleasure. See you again sometime, Rifle.
Okay, let's go, Rifle. See you, small fry.
Oh, Mr. Nick! I didn't see you there.
Hey, Pearls, what's up? Why is the bird called Rifle? Why was the dog called Missile in the first game? You know, it's just how it be.
Hey, Pearlie, you and Mr. Rhymes seem to be really good friends.
Could you tell us more about your relationship?
Well,
Oh. Pearl? Pearls? Why do I see a psyche lock?
I'm sorry, Mr. Nick. But I really shouldn't talk about it.
I don't really feel right about digging into Pearl's affairs. She was here at the aquarium at the time of the incident. Whatever she's hiding could help us in court. Sorry, Pearls, but I'll have to use my Magatama Y on you. Alright, Pearls. You killed that man, didn't you, Pearl? Psyche lock. Lock on a person. Oh my god, what's up with the tutorials? I don't need them. A lock on a person's heart that only I can see. The deeper the secret is hidden, the more locks there will be. Pearls only has one lock, so I should be able to undo it fairly easily. But if I make a mistake, I'll be locked in a loop and won't be able to move forward. Okay, time to give it a try. Relation to Rhymes. Pearls, you have to tell me about your relationship with Mr. Rhymes.
Relationship? There is no relationship between Mr. Marlin and me. We're just a visitor to the aquarium and an animal keeper at the aquarium, that's all.
But there are areas where ordinary visitors to the aquarium don't get to go. You were here before the incident occurred, were you? Staff member. We knew this.
Yes, that's right. But how did you know?
Someone told me you were there.
I got confused and went the wrong way. I didn't know it was a corridor just for the staff. But that's all it was, Mr. Nick. It didn't have anything to do with Mr. Marlin.
Sounds reasonable. I guess I'd better move on to my next topic. Actually, there's something else I've been wondering about, Pearls. Why do you smell like fish?
Fish? What makes you think I smell like fish?
Well, there's a certain someone who convinced me it wasn't my imagination. Rifle.
Take that!
Rifle?
She's apparently very attracted to the smell of fish. Rifle didn't want anything to do with Athena, even though she had a bunch of fish. That is so rude, Phoenix. You stink. So why then was Rifle so attracted to you, Pearls?
I don't know.
Looks like she's still not ready to talk about it. You had an object with you that smelled fishy, too. In fact, I think this has something to do with your secret. The calendar?
Take that!
Fishy. The fishy-smelling calendar has something to do with your secret, doesn't it, Pearls?
Oh, I can't lie to you, Mr. Nick. I'll tell you about me and Mr. Marlin and about the calendar.
Anyways, back to Tokyo Ghoul. I'm only popping in because I'm still tired after getting back. Have fun with Tokyo Ghoul, Matt. I won't be streaming much longer anyway. Phew. It was only one log, but it sure took some work. Please tell me about your relationship with Mr. Rhymes.
I became distracted by the gift shop almost as soon as we got to the aquarium.
I'm not watching it. I will never watch it.
Before I knew it, everyone else had moved on and I got lost.
As if... Ooh.
I was so embarrassed to be lost at my age.
Oh, Pearls. I know big crowded places are hard for you.
Sort of panicked and went down the wrong corridor.
Actually, bye. Bye.
I ended up in the food prep room and that's where I met Mr. Marlin. I really startled him when I called out to him. He jumped so much he startled me too and I lost my balance and fell down.
Oh.
Oh, Mr. Nick, I spilled so many fish all over the floor.
I guess that's what explains why you smell fishy. Pardon the pun.
Yes, and my calendar fell off my bag and got buried in all that fish too.
But it doesn't explain why Pearls wanted to keep it a secret. Why did you want to hide your meeting with Mr. Rhymes?
I didn't want him to get in trouble over feed sanitation regulations because of me. And Mr. Marlin said he didn't want anyone to know he was in the food prep room.
Huh? Why not? What was he doing in there?
Before I spoke to him, he was staring at a calendar. But because of me, he dropped his calendar too. We had to search for it among the fish.
Wait a minute. This calendar of yours, it already has writing in it.
It does? But I didn't write anything in it yet.
There's something written here under today's date. Meet the captain at the Orca pool at 7 a.m. Okay. Oh no.
Maybe my calendar and Mr. Marlin's got mixed up?
Pearls, what about what time did you run into Mr. Rhymes?
I think it was about 10:15 when he had the info desk announce that I was lost. So I must have first gone into the prep room at about 10:10.
I see. Do you mind if I hang on to this calendar for a while? It might be a clue to the victim's movements before he was killed.
Alright, but be sure to give it back to Mr. Marlin later, okay?
Good. Now maybe I'm ready to remove Miss DePlume's psyche locks too. Alright. Let's go there. And then... I got to go.
Oh, goodness, gamers. Oh, goodness.
I don't think there's much left in the episode, but I unfortunately have to go. I mean, not the episode, before the trial. I was trying to get to the trial, but it's running a bit too long, but I gotta go.
But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Gamers. I got to go. I'm gonna send you all over to Wright. Spread some love over there.